dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
She said, baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. You already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so fast, slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the moment you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less. Say less.
Say less.
Stop the moment you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And this return is brought to a halt just across the 10. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Second and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Mendoza, the hurry-up offense here. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a game of life. Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun now on third down. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 6 coming up here. Slot man in motion right. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Working quickly here.
No game on the way. It's 3rd down and 6.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Handoff now from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Keep it moving. Okay. Let's make some good plays today. Come on. Let's just start a win. Let's get juice. Come on, boys. Keep it rolling. Down the field. He's been open all day. Let's air it out here, fellas. Defense is asleep. The offensive line is like, no. Here we go.
Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give it to him again. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. And he gets in, touchdown! The Chargers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He has it on the QB sneak. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Offense up to the line fast. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And that hit stops him in his tracks. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stops. Working quickly here. From the 47. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Build that momentum up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back now, pressure on its way. Cut out left. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Motioning the tight end now. A give now from the gun. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They send the tight end in motion. Second and 13. Finds a man right side. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Nowhere to go with it, so Higgers throws it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up a throw. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. To throw here on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Catch made over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rolling, fellas. That's some mistakes out there, offense.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Back to the air following the pick six. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. After 24 yards.
The give here on second. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Charger ball. The Bolts just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason.
What are we doing?
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Dropping back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Raider football. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second down carry for Taylor. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Back to throw now. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's in, touchdown! The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Offense in the hurry-up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They send the tight end in motion left. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That one gains 7. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense up to the line fast. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Tight end going in motion here. Throw is caught by the back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Raiders up by 4. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Taylor trying the left side. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. Oh, this big guy is moving. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Chargers 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is 1 up to the 21 and out of bounds. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On the counter, it's Taylor. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They go again with Taylor. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Complete here to Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl.